Nkrumie delivers on his promise of a personal best for the 2024 season. I believe his transition from amateur to pro is going quite well. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, Nkrumie is the fastest junior ever male Class 1 boys in the 100 meters. Having turned pro at the end of his high school year in 2023. And after a serious injury at the Carifta trials, we have been watching him quite carefully. We believe that this young man, if his transition is successful, will be a massive force globally in terms of the men's 100 meters. I mean, being serious, 9.99, Class 1 boy. I think the third fastest all time as a junior. He's someone we need to watch. Now, we all remember this remarkable moment at the ISA Boys and Girls Champs 2023.
Class 1 ball record was done in. Will he deliver? We will know in a matter of moments. The set position. It's an electrifying start by Buwaji and Nkrumie. Daly and Benjamin are chasing relentlessly. And Nkrumie steps on the accelerator, goes away in grand style. It's a great performance. 9.97. Wow, we have just seen the first ever top 10 in the history of champs. Comment the hour, comment the man, comment Buwaji and Nkrumie. Another stunning performance. Wow. What have we just seen? Daily for silver, but Buwaji and Nkrumie, 9.99. Take that to the bank again. First in the history of champs, top 10. A new national junior record. And for the second time on the day, in a matter of hours, another new lifetime best by this prodigy out of Kingston College, Buwaji and Nkrumie.
Now, after his injury at the Carifta Games 50 in the heats of the under 20 100 meters, we have not heard a lot from him. We know that he went pro. We know he's a pro athlete now. Under the tutelage of the genius Glenn Mills at the Racers Track Club. We saw him run a 400 meters the other day. Looked solid doing so. In a recent interview with Stream on Track, he promised that we would see a personal best before the year was out. And, of course, the young man delivered. The interview, he also talks about the transition from being an amateur to a pro athlete.
So what's the transition been like, since moving from the juniors into the seniors?
It's smooth for me, but, things way different, every way you can look on it, but now we're going to corner, it's training rough. It's training rough, man, but I don't know. With teammates don't have, them experience and thing, definitely it's inevitable for me to do good. Although I'm a junior, fresh off of the high school, but we have high ambition and, the feel not that far, but we are the good in a training and thing. Definitely, I can see a personal best for me for sure.
Now, we constantly talk about the workload of going from an amateur to a pro and the time needed for an athlete to actually transition properly. Now available, Peter Lloyd World t-shirts with "Yep, good to go" and "Bless up" on the highest quality t-shirts. You can get long sleeve, short sleeve, any size and or color you choose. We have them cut for women and for men. So if you want to support the channel, keep us glowing, keep us growing, keep the best in sports happening, get your Peter Lloyd World t-shirt, because you Royals are truly the best. However, I think Nkrumie is going to be the exception here in terms of transitioning. Last evening at the Velocity Fest, we saw him running and winning his 200-meter heat in fine style, and delivering a personal best in the process. Delivering on the promise he made in his interview to Stream on Track. He ran and won in a time of 20.74, a new personal best, ahead of Rohan Watson, who ran 21.14, also a personal best. I thought he looked impressive here.
Let's see how they transition into the straightaway.
Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. Nkrumie is special. Now we have a lot of very, very special athletes. There's Oblique, there's Akeem. I mean, I can keep doing down the list. There's a real plethora of Kishane Thompson and others. But as one of the younger athletes who's just making the transition, this is a good look. A new PB in the men's 200 meters, winning by quite some distance, looking strong. He ran second in the 400 meters that we saw him at a little earlier in the year. Also looked good. The 400 is not necessarily his forte. And in that interview he did with Stream on Track, big up to Stream on Track, he sounded confident. But Nkrumie has always sounded confident and mature for his age. He's still a very young man. So I think that this run last night, night before last night, is something that we should take a note of. First, he ran a PB. 20.74 for his age is extremely impressive in his first 200-meter outing for the 2024 season. You must take that into consideration, but you have to understand that this is an unusually gifted athlete who, as a junior in class 1, ran 9.99. That's insane. First and only person to have done that thus far at the Eastern Boys and Girls Champs. 9.99. So he isn't exceptional, and running this 20.74 new PB, first time out the gate at a 200 for a 200 meter for the 2024 season, I think is something that we should underline. Now, there were some other great performances at the Velocity Fest that we will talk about, but I had to underline this because no one else would even mention this. This is really important. This is really important. Nkrumie is 20 years of age and already a sub-10 runner. A 20.74 looks really, really good. You're looking at an athlete who has a potential to run a sub-20 in the 200 meters before the year is out. And this is something that we've been lacking for quite some time. At this point, only Andrew Hudson is relatively competitive. Now, we saw several very impressive sub-2021 last even. His was one that caught my eye. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Are you impressed with this young man who has delivered on his promise of giving us a personal best? And he's already done it at the very beginning of the outdoor season. Now, stats tells us that 45% of you who come here still have not hit the subscribe button. Please do me a personal favor, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot, helps us to beat this crazy algorithm that we're trying to beat. And I'll make you a promise. We'll continue to give you the best possible quality production that you can get. We'll keep improving. You are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!